All the bus drivers, take the wheel of the bus driver and drive the people yourself, drive the bus yourself to bring the people to the safe destination. So, Father, I taught me to say whenever you pray, we must say, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on us as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. And we say amen, amen, and amen. God bless you. God bless you, Mr. Donald. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, Miss Matheson, and do take care of yourself. This is Real 91.9. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD.
Real expression on 91.9 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tuning on the spice side, where the airwaves free read. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. Ooh. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now I let your heart pour out. Ooh. Ooh. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voicelessly oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, use them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Nutmeg in the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Reel up the truth select and let the people speak. 91.9, no weak heart, no meek. From Carriacou shores to the Crater Lake deep. Real expression loud and the nation loves. Lyrics are a temple, the DJ is the priest. Every song a sermon, every word released. No censorship, no chains, just the soul laid bare. Grenada's heartbeat pulsing through the FM here. When the storm take the island, the signal still repair. Real FM 91.9, the sound of prayer. Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation. Grenada voice rise. Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation. Grenada's voice rise.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
So fast pay, a new and easy way to pay. So fast pay, so fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay, so fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Seasons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Seasons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Seasons. Seasons. Express your style with Color by Seasons.
Hey Grenada, are you ready to take charge of your future? The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is here to help you make it happen. Whether you're starting a savings journey, planning for education, or chasing your big dreams, we've got the tools and support you need. With savings, loans, mortgages, and expert financial advice, your goals are within reach. And for the youth of our nation, we believe in you. Let us help you build the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at Jubilee Street, Grenville, Lucas Street, St. George, or our brand new modern spaces at Seaton Brown Street, Grenville, and
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free read. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated
Top of the morning, Grenada. Top of the morning, Carriacou, PD Martinique. To you, wherever you are, listening to Real FM, it's indeed a pleasure to have you for yet another beautiful morning inside of this beautiful world that God has given us to live.
Real FM.
Yeah, man.
It's a true cultural pride. And
Stay tuned, we've got the weather coming for you in a couple of ticks.
tune in on the spice side, where the airwaves free read. On the radio see. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM.
It is real, it's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com, broadcasting from studios located Main Street Satyrs inside the beautiful historical St. Patrick. My name's Andre Donald, and on the line from the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office is none other than Trisha Miller. Good morning, Trish.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I don't know. I don't even know the answer to that question.
I know.
Yeah. This is one of those days.
One of those days, I know.
All right. How are you?
Same thing.
One
of those days.
One of those days. All right, but we'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
Good morning to you, listeners of Real FM. It's a fair morning here at the airport. Winds are from the east at 8 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 1013.1 millibars, which is slightly below the mean, but it's rising. Present temperature 26.8 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 80%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.3 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 25.8 degrees Celsius. No rainfall was recorded here at the MBIA over the past 24 hours, hence the total for the month so far remains at 26.2 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate nighttime showers. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 30.5 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides will be high around midday and low about 7 p.m. Sunset this evening at 6:18. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:59. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate nighttime showers. From the Met Office, Trisha Miller.
Well, good to hear you this morning, Trisha. And I wish I had the energy to make you laugh, but I don't.
Yeah,
I really don't. But we just made each other laugh.
We just did.
Take care, my dear.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
One love. Good. Bye-bye.
Expert nail technician wanted. Looking for a skilled nail artist who specializes in acrylic, gel nails, stunning nail art, and luxurious pedicures. If you can turn nails into masterpieces, I want you. Creative braider needed. Need a talented braider who can slay cornrows, locks, and braids, and all the latest styles. If your hands can work magic with hair, let's connect. Hit me up or WhatsApp me 403-4421. Let's create something amazing together.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company. A family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
In Grenada, we supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Scissors.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Scissors.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Scissors. Scissors. Express your style with Color by Scissors.
Here's a fun fact. In just 29 seconds, you can say goodbye to paper bills forever. Seriously, in 29 seconds. That's less time than this ad. Head over to discoverflow.co or visit us in-store and update your contact information now. By October 1st, your bills will be digital, easy to access, secure, and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? This ad still has 2 seconds left, and you could have already gone paperless.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, where the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa Tribe. Ooh. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Ooh. Ooh. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM, the vessel, your message fill the ear. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Nutmeg in the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Reel up the truth select and let the people speak. 91.9, no weak heart, no meek. From Carriacou shores to the Crater Lake deep. Real expression loud and the nation loves. Lyrics are a temple, the DJ is the priest. Every song a sermon, every word released. No censorship, no chains, just the soul laid bare. Grenada's heartbeat pulsing through the FM here. When the storm take the island, the signal still repair. Real FM 91.9, the sound of prayer. quoted lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth a flow like Mount Quaqua tribe. Ooh. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now hide, let your heart pour out. Ooh. Oh. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the
Wow, yeah. 7:33. That's our time. Good morning, Grenada. This has not been how they say, this has not been the best of mornings. No. It definitely hasn't been the best of mornings. Not for me. I don't know for you, but definitely not for me. It has not been the best of mornings. Good morning to all those of you who are latching it on at this particular point in time. To all the people who had wonderful weekends, I am happy that you did. Yeah, I'm happy that you did. Chunky, what's up, bro? Me, I don't know. The morning started off really, really great. I got into work and then everything was just wrong this morning. Good morning, Goddess Bella. How are you doing? Peterson, good morning to you. Angel, where are you? Did you check in already? I didn't see you check in this morning yet, Angel. Good morning to you anyway. So, yeah, the morning, it started good. I woke up, had a shower, got dressed. Everything is fine. Everything was fine. Until I got here, and then, I don't know, everything just went haywire. This computer not working, those cameras not working, that computer not working. Oh no! And finally, I sort of got something going. So I'm keeping my fingers really crossed. Yeah, keeping my fingers crossed. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I shouldn't say this. But anyway, so what gives? How's your weekend? Come on, tell me about it. You got the phone. Oh, Angel, you did check in. Oh, okay, didn't realize that. Did you hit that like button as yet, Angel? I want to know. Yeah. I want to know if you hit that like button already. If you didn't, then you know you need to, right? Angel, haven't heard from Peter for a while. Is he okay? Okay. Okay. I don't even know. Would you believe this? This is one of the mornings. Then come on, somebody needs to give me a call. You just need to call me. I don't know. This is one of the mornings when I don't know. It's just not. I'm just not there. Honestly, one of the mornings when I'm just not there. Come on. Can somebody give me a kickstart? Yeah, I'm fighting to get those engines going. Come on. Who's going to give me a kickstart this morning? Come on. No one? And then you guys say, oh, Andre, we love you. We care about you. You don't care. Come on. Give me a kickstart. Okay, Angel, got to know that he's all right. Okay, great. No one? That ain't making no sense. Come on, man. Yo, I tell you this, eh? Now somebody said, Alexander said, "Good morning, Mr. Donald. The devil is busy, and you know you can do it." Nah, this ain't got nothing to do with the devil. Come on. No. This ain't got nothing to do with the devil. You better believe that. It's one of those mornings. You don't always feel up. So I'm saying to you, whoa, Anne-Marie saying, whoa, where's my friend Cecily this morning? Well, Anne-Marie, if you want to do something, why don't you call? You want to get back in the good books? You should call. Yeah, Anne-Marie, call if you want to get back into the good books. Now, you see, when you don't feel okay and you come on, I say things that make you feel bright. Now, I am not feeling okay. You ain't coming on and say things that make me feel bright. You're not even giving me a phone call. You're making me believe that the phone ain't working this morning because guess what? I ain't hearing it and I ain't seeing it ringing. That's how nice you are. Yeah. Good. Wonderful. Brilliant. What am I supposed to think? Oh, there's somebody on the line. Good morning.
The voice of one crying out in the wilderness.
Man, you can continue to cry if you want to cry. I ain't crying.
Good morning. Good morning, my dear friend.
But I reach friend stage. I say I was brethren, but look, if I go down to friend, that's okay.
Well, there are times, me personal, and I don't know if it's a form of human nature, but there are times when I get up in the morning, there are times where I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I ain't feeling like it at all.
I have a wife, and there are times I wish she's not close and I love her a lot. I have children. My daughter lives with me, very nice young lady, as you know. And there are times I get up in the morning and just can't stand her. I have a dog that I love in the kennel, and there are times I just get up in the morning and just feel, and I just feel that the body is not there, like my whole world crumbling down. I'm not sick. And there are times again, you get up in the morning, you feel like you move the world, boy. You feel to yourself, and I think that is a part of human nature. There are times, when you feel that you're up, and there are times you feel like you're down.
Steady, Pastor, steady. Hold on, somebody else calling. Don't move. Good morning on the WhatsApp.
Good morning. When I was just about to put on there because I said,
yeah, you could put on your phone. Is yours, You could put on your phone when you want to. You're just about to pull up.
Good morning, Andre, and how are you?
You're asking that question when I don't say that earlier. Not there.
Yes. I still asking. Oh, you're not there.
No.
I was not listening to the program. My thing was on, but I was not really listening.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the on-work, so I had to do other things.
All right.
Yeah, so, but then if you're not feeling there, Miss Matterson prayer should motivate you and give you a better mood and a better feelings.
I tell you, I'm not feeling there.
I know you still tell me you're not feeling there, but I guess saying that should make you, but it don't make you. So then what could we do to make you feel okay?
I don't even know the answer to that question. Pastor!
Sir.
You hear the man?
Yeah, I'm listening to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not there.
I'm listening to him.
I understand. Yes, he had times it's like that. He had times when I wake up to go to work and I just does not feel as going because the body does not feel like it. And it happens because we all are human. It happens.
Who tell you I'm a human?
Well, if you're not a human, you may be some kind of amphibian or some kind of reptile or something.
No, I'm not. No. As pastor is not a human. A pastor is a pastor. A pastor is not a human.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask him.
No, well, he has the title of a pastor, but his name, he is a human being. He's
not a human being. Ask him. Look at him right there. Ask him. Pastor, you a human? Pastor. Are you a human, Pastor?
That's a heavy topic by itself.
Yeah, are you a human, Pastor?
That's a heavy topic by itself.
Oh me, oh my. Anyway, you on the WhatsApp, go do your work before they get you fired. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. All right, one love. Pastor, yeah, you there?
Yeah, there are times. We don't feel it, and as I says that that is human nature. I mean, we definitely cannot be able to run from it. Yet again, we really have to learn to appreciate it. We really have to learn to appreciate the day that our body does not feel like it. And there are days that when our body feels like it, as I said, we feel like we could move the world. Because, every day will never be the same. Like you have a vehicle, you go to work from Monday to Friday with a vehicle, or from Monday to Saturday, and there are times you just feel that, I don't want to go behind that wheel, like I need somebody to drive me. And there are times you get up and you feel, hey, I got to make my breakfast. There are times you go to the stove and you do it, and there are times you feel, hey, I wish I had somebody here to just bring the coffee for me. And there are those days that when you don't feel like it. And as I said, we have to learn to appreciate the day that we're done. And we also learn to appreciate the day that when we're up. And as I say, it's a part of human nature, where you feel that you doesn't want to eat today. So I will advise you, I think that St. Patrick's is a very historical area. I love up there. Maybe what you can do. Maybe you can,
I ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm only advising you.
I ain't taking the advice. I don't.
But I'm going to still give you maybe the walk later on. I think I remember the last time I took a beautiful walk by the breakwater and beautiful scenery. Maybe you could just go walk, look at the horizon, listen to the pounding of the tide, and maybe it's a nice little walk back. Maybe that will do something.
No, that ain't gonna do nothing.
You understand?
That ain't gonna do nothing.
So what you need to do, but I know that before the ending of the day, even before the ending of this program, I think that you will get where you are. It's like a morning cloud, and we say it will be rain, and before you turn, that beautiful sun just busts out there, Mr. Donald. Yeah? Have a nice day, bro.
Where you going?
Well, I'm going to have my breakfast, and then from there, have some chores to do.
You have breakfast. You have
Yes,
your wife and daughter to make breakfast.
No, but again, yes, it does. But again, I'm a house husband. There are times I prepare my own breakfast, and I feel all right with that. There are times my wife cook, and I don't wait for she to put it on the table. I go to the pot, I take the cover off, I make my own coffee. There are times I go to the machine, I put the clothes on. So I really do depend on them. As people or guys say, listen, that's my wife's duty to prepare my breakfast.
I'm going to say something that's going to make everybody upset. If I have a wife, I'll do no work in the house.
They won't upset when they go laugh. They go say you ain't serious.
I ain't serious? Are you crazy?
They go say, Mr. Andre, they say, so Mr. Andre, so you have to pour wash in the garage, you understand? And then you have to wash down your car, or you have to wash down the pavement. You won't do that?
No.
The wife have to do that?
Yes.
So get her to go to her 2 ship and she have to go and change it.
Who responsible for that? That she?
I like you.
Dear man.
Mr. Donald, have a great day, bro.
You too.
One love, nice.
All right,
yeah.
Norma Felix, Hudson Croy. Yeah. Did somebody send me a message? Let me check. Let me check to see if somebody sent me a message. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, and then that camera started out. Okay. Somebody asking me, what is it? Is it physical? No. Mental? No. Am I stressed? No. Tired? Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Not motivated. That's true. You want to help? Yeah, well, if you want to help, you know what to do. Oh, boy. One of those days, that's what they say. It's one of those days. Boy, I missed a lot of calls yesterday, didn't I? I missed a lot of calls yesterday. Okay, and now that thing has again. No, I believe this is what is upsetting me more than anything else. This is what is. Cicely, good morning, my dear. How are you? Here's hoping you have a wonderful day, Cicely. Teresa Joseph, top of the morning to you. Oh, yes, Cicely, I saw Anne Marie somewhere in the chat this morning. Good morning, Anne Marie Celestine. How are you? Yeah. I think this is probably what is upsetting me a bit. The fact that the cameras, they're acting up. I really have to figure out what else can I do? Maybe I just need to change them. Vera Wellington, good morning. Kathleen Knights. Yeah. Desmond DeBellet, what's up? What's popping? Okay, Hermione Batiste, top of the morning to you. Oh. Yeah. Magdalene Henry, hi, how you doing? Olive McEwen, good morning to you. Lorna Johnson, how are you doing today? All right, so what's up, friends? What's the recent? What's the new news? Any new news that you think I should be made aware of? I'd love to know if something is happening, if something new is taking place. I'd love to know. I'd like to tell you this. Those of you who are seeing the freeze right now, okay? So here's what. I have to keep talking to you. And while I'm talking to you, I have to try to fix the freeze at the same time. So understand that, yeah? So I'm going to come to you. All 300 and plus of you. So let me try, because I have to, first of all, I have to restart the whole thing. So you would lose the signal for a while, but it will come back. But I need to restart the computer so as to get away from the freeze, all right? So let's do that, and then beginning
we had what you call a very much qualified and mature bunch of people with a full level of experience under the leadership of Dr. Kit Mitchell that can be able to cushion the effect. We go back and we look at Emily, we look at Ivan, and after the passage of Ivan and Emily, with the good wisdom of the new National Party, they had put that insurance, that's the CREF program in place, where basically after Emily, we benefit over $118 million. Now, seeing that what is taking place in the world internationally, how do you view the present situation with the tariff, and seeing that we do not have an experienced government in Grenada to deal with what is taking place? How frightened are you?
Well, okay, fine. First, I say this. First thing I say is that there's a song that goes like this: "We get a government we deserve." That's a calypso. We voted the government in. We meaning the majority, because if the majority of Grenadians go one way, then everybody's gone that way.
Sure.
So we voted the government in, so we get a government that we deserve. At this particular point in time, it is up to them to show the Grenadian people that, hey, we could do more to this. Whether or not they can do it, that's a different story altogether. All right? Now, the tariff, and how do I see the tariff affecting us? It's going to affect every single person in the world, affect every single country in the world. However, if that is what it takes to cause Grenadians to understand the need for them to do different or start doing different, then let that be it.
Okay.
If that is what it's going to take to cause Grenadians to realize, hold on, we need to be able to reach to a point where we can feed ourselves. We might not have every single thing that we want.
I agree.
But we can have every single thing that we need. All right? So it's time for us to get up and start to work our butts. Work our butts off. See, here's what happened. An inexperienced government, a government that don't know how to do anything, meet a bunch of lazy people. What happened?
It's chaos.
Chaos. So Grenadians have to do so and get up and smell the coffee. Maybe just like me, smell the coffee, get a cup of coffee and drink, because, Pastor, the thing's real bad, you know.
It's bad.
And that is what Grenadians sitting down there still and getting tricked by photography. Picture this and picture this and picture me and picture this and picture here and picture all kind of thing. Pastor, Grenadians have to stop this picture thing and deal with what is considered to be the real issues.
Reality, you know.
The issue is about bread and butter. It is not about internet and Instagram. It is not about that. It is about bread and butter. So if Grenadians don't want to do so and realize that they need to do so and view this thing different.
It's frightening.
Pastor, let me
it's
tell
frightening.
You. Our leaders, and this is not just Grenada right now, but our leaders in the Caribbean, CARICOM leaders, fail us, you know.
Big time. Yeah, I agree with you.
CARICOM has failed us.
Yeah,
look,
I agree.
Guyana has land more than what you could think about. Guyana has serious land. Guyana has enough land, Pastor, where each CARICOM country could do so and get almost the size of their country.
Yeah, you could fit inside Guyana, man.
Yeah, and not you could do so and cut out a piece and call it Grenada and send some Grenada farmers down here to work.
Yeah.
And they working, when they work, all fruits, vegetables, whatever they get, back to Grenada to sell, for them to get paid and them to make money. I mean, this may sound like, okay, fine, Andre is a crazy man, but all you have to do is to take the idea and fashion it, you know.
But
if Guyana can feed the entire CARICOM community.
Yeah, that is true. They have what it takes, sir.
What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? I mean, come on.
The thing is frightening so bad, Mr. Donald. I don't know. Because you see, it seems to me that this present administration does not really realize that whatsoever happening internationally right now, the tariff would not take effect on us. Because we're not even here in a program to educate our people on what is the tariff, what effect it can be able to take up on us. Because you see, the whole thing about it is that, let us look at it on a serious note. This government, from the time they get into office, 100% they put a mind on making money from the citizen by investment, the sales of passport. President right now, definitely, whether they like it or not, that is coming to a close. That is coming to a close. Are there any other way in which they can be able to think outside of the CBI? How can you raise revenue to build our economy? The tariff that is passed now, it means that each and every Grenadians, I don't care how small the child are, they're going to feel that. Even though they come in my business and they buy a sweetie, they're going to feel the tariff. And not just long ago, we have dozens and dozens of young people in the private sectors that has already gone home. And we have a prime minister, a former prime minister, Dr. Mitchell, who has a wealth of experience. And this present administration does not realize, hey, he's a Grenadian. Hey, whether we like it or not, that guy know how to get it done. Hey, collaboration. Let us get this guy in. There are Caribbean leaders that is calling Dr. Mitchell in advance. Hey, we are going through that and we need your expertise in that. We need your help. How can we do that? In what uncommon? And we have one of the most experienced politicians in the region in the name of Dr. Kit Mitchell. And I cannot understand in a time like now, when these young people that runs Grenada do not have 1 ounce of experience to face what is coming. Now when they spoke about the Cuban doctors, and then America wanted to break ties with them, and then you have the foreign minister, Mr. Joseph Andel, was speaking in light of that. And what Mr. Andel does not realize, you are a Cuban student, nobody is listening to you. But the thing is frightening, Mr. Andrew Donald. And before I put on this one, I'm going to ask the present Prime Minister, Mr. Deacon Mitchell. Grenada do not belong to you. You have a slice of it. Just like I have a slice of it. But what is coming Grenada, sir, what is coming Grenada where you will not be able to deal with the situation. And the advisors that you have, they need an advisor to advise them. And I will call on you as a Grenadian myself. Put your pride aside. Call people like Mr. Gregory Bowen, a genius. Call people like Dr. Kit Mitchell, or opposition leader, Minister Emlyn Pierre, people like Mr. Alvin W., Clarice Modeste. Say like that, hey, Grenada belongs to us. I remember once, I can't remember the year that Dr. Kit Mitchell won the election, and he said, hey, I cannot do that by myself. Collaboration. I need you to come and help us run this country. And I have one warning to Mr.
I have one thing for you. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
That happening. So I ain't even thinking about it happening. I ain't even trying to do something, make myself sound nice and intelligent and say call for that. It don't happening.
Yes, but again, we must still call.
No, I don't call.
And the reason why we must still call is to say, hey, that Grenada belongs to us. And I as the Prime Minister, is calling. Whether they want to come, they come. Even I remember with Ivan, when he placed mashup. And keep it just all come. Let's build the country together. And they refused that.
And Nazimbok wanted Minister of Finance?
Exactly.
So
for the record's sake.
That can happen.
Call. It was very sad even when the former Prime Minister, Kit Mitchell, got sick that calling to you never happened. But I don't know, you didn't pick up a phone as a Prime Minister. None of us. and give him a call and say, we wish you well. Come on, man. Mr. Andre, I rest my case. Have a good morning, sir.
Thank you. See me type in here trying to send a message. Somebody tell me get a wife. Ask where I'll get wife. They say order one from China. Think I'll get one in China? You think they have? Oh no. 442-0175. Hey, what's wrong with you? Stop behaving like that. You know I really can't handle that this morning, right? I have too much handling. Sharon Felix, good morning. How you doing? Maxine Belfon, glad to know. Good morning.
Morning.
Mm-hmm.
I hear this guy saying call this and call that. This is just like children. I was in America and years ago an anchor said the people who have experience to give, people that need it, don't want it. Everybody wants to make their own mistakes and learn from their mistakes, so they start all over. The guy that taught me, he said, I have 30 years experience. You can either take it here and bring it up, or you can make your own mistakes. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Have a great day yourself, my brother. 442-0175.
I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM, the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace.
Roderick Charles. Is that a new name?
Real FM.
Yeah, kinda.
To the spice.
I remember seeing that one before. Kathy. As in Kathy Albert. Good morning.
Real up the truth selector, let the people.
You good?
91.9, no weak heart, no me. From carry up.
9 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. Still waiting for somebody to give me that jump start, you know. Pastor tried, yeah, he tried, but nah, he ain't working yet. I'm waiting to see if somebody else will try. I'm waiting, yeah. That's how you wait. Knock your fingers, tick your fingers, tap your fingers. Okay, okay. Okay, this morning, member states of the Western Hemisphere will hear from 2 female candidates for Assistant Secretary General. The election will take place on May the 5th. The candidates are from Peru and Colombia. What's their names? Oh, no, don't say my names. I can't pronounce it. Just leave it right here. Thank you very much for that information. I hope you guys heard what I just said. Desiree Joseph, good morning. How are you doing? All right, now, Grenada, get this together. We have to take a different step when it comes to our agriculture. We have to produce more local. And of course, as we produce more local, we have to consume more local stuff. Grenada. It's time to do sun, wake up and smell the coffee. Do you understand? This is not easy times. This is not usual times. the barrels that usually come from the United States of America, they are going to dry up. If you used to receive 3 barrels for the year, you're probably now going to receive half of one. Not half in the 3, but half of one. You taking this thing for a joke. It's time you do something along that, hey, realize life has to be planned differently at this time. Donald Trump ain't making no joke. So you know now that exports from Grenada, that's going to incur tariff. Any fish that goes to America, it's going to be a 10% tariff on it. Yeah, sauce up. There's going to be cocoa. There's going to be chocolate if you used to export any. There is going to be. It's going to be more expensive for the people there to buy it. You probably say, well, that's not your business. Well, it will be your business because they will stop buying it. And they will do so and buy that which is produced by them because it is going to be a lot less expensive. Understand this thing, you know. I've been clamoring for years as it relates to agriculture and trying to get you guys to understand that, hey, do something. A cabbage in a flower pot. That can work. That saves you going out there to spend $10, $12, $15 for a cabbage. Do you understand? People are going to start losing jobs because of this, you know. Say I didn't tell you that. People are going to start losing jobs because of this. But it's a signal too. It is a signal too for our manufacturers, our producers, to start looking at things differently. For instance, a Caribbean. I can call the name a Caribbean. I believe it's a tad too expensive. If after I finish work for what? $40, $50 a day? And I can't drink 2 beers and feel comfortable, don't feel like it created a hole in my wallet. Yeah? For me to drink 2 beers, I have to have at least $12, you know. Some places I might get for $5, but other places for $6. And if you say, well, oh, don't drink the alcohol. Well, there are places that you get a 1.5 liter water. The one bigger than this. Yeah, the one bigger than this. Than this one. You know the bigger one to this one? Yeah. 1.5. Okay, do I have one in studio? Oh, yeah, I do. I do have one. One like this. This size here. This size here. Yeah, 1.5 liter. Went to St. George's to a funeral the other day. Buy one of those. So big me pull out my $5. Me a water it. Person said, that's $6, sir. Do you understand me? That's $6, sir. So explain this to me. The next day, I went into a bottle of water and I got one that is called Mountain Top. Walk with me here. Mountain Top. And I paid $5 for the bottle of Mountain Top water. So I check in the label and thing. And I realized, was it St. Vincent? Somebody could help me. Yeah, I think it was St. Vincent. I realized that is where the mountain top water come from, St. Vincent. But barley, guess what? It's $5 for one. So I'm trying to figure out this. And help me to do so and figure this one out correctly. $5 for a 1.5. This is 1.5, okay? I think so. If I'm not, you know, there are sense and I can't read. So don't worry too much. This is 1.5. So, Mountain Top, which is not bottled locally. It's not bottled locally. Mountain Top is bottled in St. Vincent, I think. So it leaves St. Vincent, comes to Grenada, and it costs $5. This one leaves Montreux, travels to St. George's, and it costs $6. Help me do the maths there. Help me do the maths. What's going on? I really would love to know. How can a bottle of water leave St. Vincent? And there's some water that come from other places too. But they leave those other places and arrive here. And you're able to sell it at the same or maybe less than? Explain this to me. And I am not knocking the water, the brand, I'm not knocking the brand. But explain this to me. Look at them. Both of them. 1.5, and this one is a 500, I think. Yeah, 500 milliliters. Right? This is a 1.5. This one is 500. So explain this to me. Make this make sense. This will cost $5. And this will cost $3. But how that happening? How many 500 milliliters do you get in 1.5 liters? I want to know. Somebody telling me too late to order the wife from China. I got to pay tariff. Well, if I have to pay tariff on the wife, no problem, as long as it's a good wife. Explain that to me, friends. Explain it. Explain to me why. Okay, we got a caller. Morning, help me.
Morning, Mr. Andre Donald. Hello?
Turn the volume down if you want us to have a beautiful conversation.
Okay.
And you know you need to do that.
Okay, you don't know.
Talk to me.
Yes, I tend to support you on this move in agriculture there. I think it's a well-established, needed point now that agriculture have to be taken more serious here. So I think the client call is good. In Carrico for the carnival, beers was selling at $7 for one.
There you go.
$7 for one. Some places was still selling $5 and some is $7. So we have to rearrange our agriculture. Thing like um, cocoa, nutmeg, um, the soursop as you said. We have to be serious with where we're going with that and how we developing that. The amount of cocoa that we can produce, are we producing them? Do we have the farmers? Do they have the kind of help that is needed? We have to reorganize the extension division. I personally believe they start up fairly okay now. They are in a fairly good wicket now. They brought in animals and whatnot. I hoping that we could really control these animals. They're talking about bringing in. They brought in coconut. We have to have the extension officer, not let people just plant helter skelter. They have to be real organized, real reorganize the extension division of agriculture and the agronomy division. These are factors that have to be put in place. So I'm hoping that the government is going to be doing what is right and get these things going. Marketing board again is one. You need a proper marketing board, not something that people want to hang on to and some people get rich. Not a marketing board that some people get rich and some just you go and sell crops and it costs you more than what it costs you to produce. So we have to have pick up points and whatnot. So there is a lot to be done to keep keep a good agricultural program. What about training extension stuff? You have to make sure that the extension staff could cope with the level of farmers. Lands again, a lot of lands are not regulated. A lot of lands are different persons owning it. You have confusion with ownership of lands. All these things have to be taken into consideration if we're going to change and develop our agriculture. Who the land for? Sometimes people work in people's lands for years and they don't have um, proper papers for working the land. And just as you have a crop and the owner or somebody else who say they the owner come and stop you and you have a problem with the crop you put down. So ownership is have to be strengthened. And again, the government talks a lot about housing. We have to decide which land's going into housing and which land going into agriculture. You can't have them helter skelter. You have to decide it. So is a time now for reforming our agriculture. And so the clarion call is in place. But these factors are to put in place. It doesn't make sense going and put housing where you want to do your agriculture and you end up after you don't have enough land to do your agriculture. Water again is a over essential thing. You see what's happening in Maribo and other places. The farmer must be able to have water throughout, not when the dry season you don't have water again. Now what's have to do better than that with the structuring of that water? I could tell you that because even in the Douglaston area, everybody knows that there was a reservoir and dam in Douglaston. No water is used from there. The whole place is abandoned now. So that's a whole system that now has to have done. So you could utilize these waters. So they have to be taken more serious as where we're going. There is water in the river. The water is not properly harnessed to come to the
proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Hey Grenada, are you ready to take charge of your future? The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is here to help you make it happen. Whether you're starting a savings journey, planning for education, or chasing your big dreams, we've got the tools and support you need. With savings, loans, mortgages, and expert financial advice, your goals are within reach. And for the youth of our nation, we believe in you. Let us help you build the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at Jubilee Street, Grenville, Lucas Street, St. George, or our brand new modern spaces at Seton Brunk Street, Grenville and Grandance. Call us on 442-8602 or stop by one of our branches at Grenville Cooperative Credit Union. We're not just securing your finances, we're investing in your future. Let's grow, dream, and succeed together.
By substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Ben Jones Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Flow FastPay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. Flow FastPay, Flow FastPay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride.
Goddess Bella, you been to Grenada and I didn't know? That's not good. You're a smart girl. Behaving like Deacon Mitchell. You're coming in the country and you ain't telling me? All right. That's not very good. All right. Back to what we were talking about, friends. Yeah. And this has to do with us. When you see things like that staring you in the face, you know that it has to do with us. The guys who doing the honey, the bees and stuff. Yeah. You have a part to play in this. Because if you want to cause Grenadians to use more honey so that your honey will sell, you can't be selling a bottle of honey for upwards of $40. Are you crazy? You can't. It's as simple as that. Something has to be done. Going back to the water thing. How on earth a bottle of water can leave St. Vincent and get here and be sold at $5? And the water that leave Montrule and come to Sauters is selling for the same $5. That makes no sense. And you guys know it ain't make sense. Somebody doing something wrong. The maths ain't mathsing. The maths ain't mathsing at all. Something is wrong. How can you tell me? Again, I'm going back to it, you know. Physical evidence. $5. And I ain't hitting on the brand because they all are $5. $5. $3. That ain't making sense. Do you understand? That makes no sense whatsoever. The maths ain't mathsing, people. Good morning.
Good morning, and how are you?
I'm there trying to make some maths. What the maths ain't mathsing.
It wouldn't. The thing is, it's not the company, the water company.
No, I ain't talking the company.
Yeah, it's the people who buy it. They want to make too much on one bottle of water. Hence the reason why they're selling it so expensive. Ours is the best, we know that. But at the same time, that is almost a criminal act. Because you don't do your brand any good. Because the other one will sell out faster. Because it's cheaper. And you still have ours still in your hand. So that's the problem. Thank you.
All right. No, a vex. A real vex. A real vex. This is 1.5. This is 500. So if it takes 500 to make 1 liter and add 500 again, so this will give you 3 of these. Simple maths. Simple maths. By paying $3 for one of this, $5 for one of this, when this has 3 of these in it. You ain't see that monkey trick? You ain't see that monkey trick? I'm making sense, people. I said it many years ago, and I have said it throughout the ages. Grenadians making it difficult for Grenadians to live. Grenadians making it difficult for Grenadians to live. If we ain't get to understand what is happening here, we in a sad situation. Once we get to understand it, we in a very, very sad situation. 8:38, in case you're interested in the time. We cannot afford to continue along that road. $3 for a pound of yam, sometimes $3.50 for 1 pound of yam. Do a little bit of maths now. You yourself that's selling the yam for that price, do a little bit of maths. And you see how much is a pound of yam. And that lady buying that yam, and she husband, she daughter, she never son, but she mother living with her. 4 of them in the house. How that piece of thing sharing for 4 people? 1 pound of yam can't share for 4 people, but $3.50 for a pound of yam. Like craziness, man. Y'all ain't understanding what's going on. And then BJ will come here and tell me economy is a scale. No. We're killing. And the government ain't saying nothing. Ain't talking to us. We're on a need to know basis. So we don't need to know what's going on in the world now and how the government view it. No, we don't need to know that. So we have to know things on our own. So we cannot be bothered with the government. Government ain't helping. Y'all didn't see what really taking place. Wagiti, I hope that bingo work. Next month you're having it, I hope it work. But friends, take a look at the situation now. You realize Mother's Day coming and we ain't hearing nothing, or is it that I ain't hearing nothing? Is it that I ain't hearing or nothing ain't happening? The Reggae Fest, that out. No bother, that ain't coming. If it comes, it will come under a brand new name. Maybe Orlando? Maybe. I don't know. Speak to Steve Duncan. He might be able to give you some info on this one. People, be guided as to what is taking place in your country. The government does not care. So you have to turn around and care for yourself. You understand? You have to turn around and care for yourself. Because the government does not care. They ain't care how we gonna make it. They ain't care at all about how we gonna make it. They are more concerned about filling their pockets. Don't believe that they don't know what's happening, you know. They're the government, they know. But, no, they don't care. Do you understand? 442-0175, WhatsApp, landline. They're the same numbers. You can give me a call. Give me a ring. You can have a little bit of, chit-chat here. But friends, stop making it difficult for your brother to survive. Stop making it difficult for your brother to survive. Realize how much you pay for the water. Sell it at a reasonable price, man. That price ain't reasonable at all. That price ain't reasonable. And you know that. You know how much you're paying for it. I ain't there here to do something, calculate how much money come in your pocket, but just telling you, you're killing. And if a man can't do so honestly and buy a beer without that beer putting a hole in his pocket, then something wrong. Something wrong. And that could be one of the reasons why Grenadians drinking so much rum, Yes. Because the vibes and the kick that the rum is going to give you, one beer can't give you that. Yeah, you want a little high, you want to feel a little tipsy, You can't get that from one beer, so you gonna buy 8 of rum. Do you understand? But the rum today too is, and you look at it by, this one is crazy, 8-star bottle. Yeah? 8-star bottle. Yes, I'm checking all your money now. Now I start to check all your money. So in a bottle again, 8. You're paying about $56 for a bottle of Rivers. Yeah? About 56, I think. Thereabouts. And you're turning around in a little parlor by the road. You understand? In a little place like what Abby have down there. You're turning around and sell a 8 of Rivers for $10. So in every bottle of Rivers, you're making at least $25. I put it at that. It could be 30, but putting that $25 on a bottle of Rivers. Oh God, all you kill people? All you kill people? If a person can't do so and make a little social and thing and have a drink and thing, they'll get mad. So they're contributing to the madness. Yes, Abby, I don't call your name already. Somebody might tell you that, because I know you ain't listening. Your mother might tell you, good morning, Charles. We had to stop that. How much for a bottle of Classico? About $30-something? Or $20-something for a bottle of Classico? 8 in that bottle too. And an 8 of Classico is what? $5? Or you go kill people. Or you will kill people. We have to stop that. Children can't get 25 cents noise no more. And the size of the noise gone up and the price of it go up. The size gone down, sorry, and the price gone up. Yeah? Oh God, Maria Marcel, good morning. She says $6 a pound that right plantain. Yeah. Good morning. Hi.
Andre.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How was your weekend?
Not good.
Anything I could do to make it better?
Send up 2 roti.
Yeah, Stanley come now.
Yeah, right.
What happened? You don't believe in me again?
No.
I gotta build back that confidence. I have to try and do that. I gotta send back 2 roti today. I didn't know that roti was so important.
Yeah.
I thought Arby chicken and chips was more important than that roti.
Too
Let me tell you something.
expensive. Too expensive.
Roti, remember, roti is a fragile thing. Eh?
And I find the roti price go up and the size go down.
Yeah, because that roti, how much that roti used to be $10?
Yeah.
Now that roti is $15.
And the size go down.
I know about the size.
I'm telling you.
I believe things in the grocery go up, that's why you bring it up.
Yeah, but the size go down.
Yeah, but smaller is, sweeter is.
Oh, please, no.
Why you want him to put more potato in it?
Well, that's what you used to put before.
Yeah, but that roti was bigger. When you buy it, your mouth full of potato.
Well, that is what Stanley used to put in the roti before.
No. Stanley are the best roti in town.
I don't say you don't have the best, you know, but I'm saying it's potato alone needs to put.
Yeah, but I find like your eye fooling you because I find Stanley roti bigger.
You bigger? Well, send up
Yeah,
2
man.
for me, I will check it out.
Alright, no problem. How when are you now with this? Wow, we find people selling things too expensive. Or?
Yes, man. How much for a bottle of water in town, the big one?
$6 and $7.
That makes sense.
And let me tell you something. That 6 are in the terminal here, and right across you in the supermarket, $4.
$4. Okay.
And in the terminal, $6.
And they go. I know what they will tell you. They are the parent.
A man who's selling by. And what about the man who's selling by side of the road, and he's got the parent, and he's still selling for $6?
For $6.
The same rivers you're talking about. Rivers is selling for $6 a hit.
No, it's 10.
You go in the wrong place. You have some place 12.
Oh my God. No man, I'm even playing the fool.
You have some place you go 12. Listen to me. When you go in certain session, you go in and buy a bottle of $120. Because you see the problem is greater now. The problem is you don't have no markup and drinks.
Do what you want.
So you can't take nobody to court. You understand? You could sell the drinks all you want. You could sell a beer for $10. You could sell a thing, and the advantage in that, and that is wrong.
Fluffy, so how much for the small bottle of water in town?
The small bottle of water in town is $3.
No, it's $3 still.
Some places $4.
But I crazy.
Some places $4, some places $3. Some places you go is $5 for the same small bottle.
So how a bottle of water? Fluffy, let's do that. They take water and they make beer. Yeah, and they put other things in it.
Yeah.
And a beer costing $5-6 and a water costing $5. That making sense?
Yeah, some place you go, you get in beer 3 for 10, you get in beer 5 for 20. Certain place you go.
And you don't get in that with the water.
And you don't get in that with the water. A piece of maths you run this morning there again. And that happening not only in 7 minutes, that happening thing coming out from in Miami. You get a big box of juice coming out from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You come down here and you get it for $5 and $6. And sometimes the same juice what they making here or they making in Trinidad or whatever, right? It's $10 and $8. So the same water what you're talking about. What? The same water you're talking about 7 minutes in it. That water selling for $3 and $4 and $5 in town.
Okay, there you go. So what going on, Fluff? What we doing?
We what? The answer to that, we just greedy and worthless and wicked to our people. That is the word I have, right? Describe it. We too greedy, worthless, and wicked to our own people. Because the same people have to turn around and come and buy your goods from you every day, and you want to make a big markup on it. You can't eat liquor and live long.
You don't want to do that.
You want to make all the profit in one day. I sell, listen to me, I sell drinks already for 20 years.
I know.
On the bus stand.
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell you, people could say that at the time, a beer used to be $2.50 and $3. The same spring water used to be $1.50. And look, 10 years apart from now, 15 years apart from now, 10 years, it tripled that price. And in the same bottle, the same water. Let me tell you something. Water is free in Grenada. You know. It's only if you choose to put a pipe in your house and pay now, sir. But if you live close by a river, you could go in the river and jug water and bring home. Just the same, you do the same job. So I don't know why people want to pressure you for water. This little bit bottle of water, $3, little bit of water, $5. I don't see the maths in water. Because I don't add nothing to water. Water is water. The only thing is the bottle. To bottle it and to send it to the supermarket. So I don't know. A question you have to ask again. You have a lot of friends who work in where they bottling it. You have to ask the question, how much they buying it from the person who's selling it. And then you go read the maths that the amount of profit that they're making. Okay?
Yeah, I hear you, Burton. I hear you.
Yeah, that's the way you have to start from. Because them shopkeepers and them barmen and them two advantages towards people. Trust me, I tell you. They're two advantages. I stopped drinking rivers a lot. I was a rivers man. I used to go and buy a little 8 rivers, a little rivers and drink. But when I started to pay $10 and $12 for 8 rivers, I say, that is against my pocket. I prefer to sip a bottle of wine. Because wine price day, normal, you get a bottle of wine for $10. You get the wine you just drink, I can't say it's 10 because the kind of wine you just drink is $100 a bottle. I can't handle it with that. So don't ask for no bottle of wine.
But are your brethren, Fluffy? Are your brethren?
Yeah, but I know the wine you just drink. And I can, and I know the wine that the ex-prime minister does drink. What do they call it? Double tail? Pink tail?
Yellow tail.
That's it.
Yeah. So what you saying? You will send 2 bottles, one for me, one for him?
And I know where he's staying, man. I could bring you a bottle for him.
So, and me?
I know where your studio is. I know where you're staying. I could bring it for you. But I will send up the roti for you today.
Yeah.
Let's see now the wine on me. I need to knock it together.
Well, you give me wine. You want us to drink it?
Yeah, because it's too expensive. If you want me to buy, go by Brighton and Miners and buy a bottle of wine for $10, I could set up that for you. Your wine is 100 and change. I can let all the money go down the drain just so I to help you drink that.
Hey.
Time coming up on us. Have a nice morning. Man.
Take care of yourself, love.
Yeah, brother.
One love. Hudson George says, Grenadians are like Nigerians. They want to make... Let me receive back here. Grenadians are like Nigerians. They want to make quick money in business. For example, Caribbean people love jollof rice, but Nigerians are selling it expensive. All that. Take another call here. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay, sir.
Well done, Fluffy. Well done, Fluffy, my son. You want to drink expensive wine to kill us. You don't want us to get that drink when we buy it. That's how we do.
What?
Is that right, man? I have 2 bottles for you. I have 2 bottles for you.
I passed by you Saturday night. You didn't hear me calling you.
You will call me? You will call me?
Yeah.
I got the person in here and I might stop.
Huh? I stop and I call you. I didn't hear you, so I go.
No, man, you didn't stop at all.
No, I did stop. No, I did stop. I did stop.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear you answer, so I go.
I was there, man. I ain't going nowhere. I just be home. I just 11 o'clock in the night and pray till after 2 and thing in the morning.
Okay.
And I was there in my house. I ain't going nowhere.
So what you did hear the person call. You did hear the person call. That is good. So you heard me.
Yeah, I heard your call. I heard the call, but I didn't answer.
Oh, and
Are they trying to make up something?
the problem you had on Saturday in relation to the radio, I'm happy that you called now, so I get an opportunity to raise it, Joe. It had to do with kite flying.
Well, every minute they come in and make me
Yeah, it had to do with kite.
busting and just coming and
Yeah, it had to do with kite flying, and that is really and truly a serious problem, and I'm afraid that it won't be long before we see a next youngster using his or her life as, and even the elder ones too, a person losing their life because of kite flying. And I continue to beg and beg and beg youngsters to use the proper areas to fly your kite. And here's another thing. When you fly your kite and you slack it out with, as they say, a whole ball of nylon, while yes, the kite is far and you're in the distance and you could barely see it in the distance and you can't even hear it singing, that is of no enjoyment, is when the kite is close.
No.
When you send it out in the distance, you put in airplanes in problems because the airplanes ain't really seeing the kites or seeing the nylon to dodge it. So you're putting airplanes in problems, you're putting birds in problems. And if that kite do so, as they say, the kite cut, you ain't know what happening, where it falling, what taking place. And on Saturday, we are off the air for most of the day. And that was simply because of kite flying in a particular area. I wouldn't name the area right now, but kite flying in a particular area that caused one of the transformers in Sateers to trip. You know, and well, how would they get bad? It is just a situation, my brother, where we have to do so and continue educating our youngsters a lot more. You know, we have to continue talking, and don't stop talking to them. Even the elders who fly kites, they have to understand that they too have a responsibility as it relates to kite flying. Yeah? Anyway, take care, sir. Gotta go. News next. Bye.
Enjoy your roti.
Yeah.
Tell the lady was there and the preacher there. That's my goddaughter.
Oh, but I didn't think she coming in this morning. I haven't seen her for the morning as yet. I don't know what's happening. I'll talk to you.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye. Good. That's going to do it, friends, for yet another Monday morning. It was indeed a joy having you with us.
Tuning out the spice line, where the airwaves free read. On the radio see. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa Tribe. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now idle, let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM, the vessel, your message filled.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.